Ooh, a guardian. So I'm waiting for the stream preview to load so I can make sure everything works. What it likes to do is not show my thing, or to be way behind or something like that. Okay. Save file number 2. They're both in Korok Woods. That's funny. Okay. So, the goal for today is we're in Korok Forest. We're one short of another weapon upgrade. So I guess we're gonna probably just go to Zelda and see what the closest one is. And then we're gonna probably do Central Hyrule. I'd like to get those stables and stuff that are over there. At least a couple of them. But we can, on the way back, we'll hit that, we'll go around, get that one tower, and then I figure we'll go to Rito. That's probably the next place in line, and my webcam is aimed downwards a little bit. There we go, how's that? Okay, Breath of the Wild, Zelda's navigation. Okay, so we're breaking the teleport rule again, because I want to get the Korok seed, so we're going to move this again over. So we're going to get that one Korok seed, and then that'll be good. Oh, it's rain. Oh, it's thunder. Yep. So where is it? How many pins do I have? I have no pins, but that's one of them. Okay. So it is. Right down here, and it's close to. Is it this rock? That's this rock. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Got a Korok seed. Throw it towards this guy. Is he gonna see it? Yeah. Wow, he didn't do anything. Okay. Anyway, back here. Now that we got our Korok, we'll get one more weapon slot before we make our way. Well, I guess we'll talk to some people and stuff in Korok Woods. We'll do what we need. Weapon stash. Yes. I used that screenshot of the pink from the weapon expansion as the thumbnail for the last part. I updated it. And then I used the entering Korok Woods for one. Okay. Now the question is, do we want to do all... I went the wrong way. There we go. I know we can't get the Master Sword. Do we want to do the cutscene or anything like that? And also, whoops. 5 Spirit Orbs, okay. I think there's a goddess statue in here. Do we go another stamina, or do we go for a heart? I think I'm going to go for the extra heart for now, and then I'll probably focus a lot heavier on stamina. I just want to not die. guess I should go talk to the Great Deku Tree. Ooh. I think that's a good stimulation picture. There we go. Oh, we got a memory.
The great Deku Tree watches over the sword that seals the darkness. I also view this tree as a mentor, in a sense. When the knight was chosen to wield the darkness-sealing sword, I felt nearly overcome by my feelings. But the great Deku Tree offered me words of wisdom in that moment, encouraging me not to give up, and that I had my own path to follow. Those words provide comfort to me still.
Okay. Wait, isn't this the platform? I could just talk to the tree. I didn't think I had to go try to pull up the sword. Oh, you know what? Let's put this on. I don't know why I've never thought to do this, but let's get a picture of the Master Sword. There's zero reason not to. I might have picked the Silent Princesses, but they'll be back, so. I really thought I could just talk to the Great Deku Tree. What was it this Korok had to say? Okay. I'm gonna save beforehand. Whoa.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
I'm not gonna attempt to pull it out. I know I can't.
Who is that? Did I doze off again? Well, well. It's you. You finally decided to return. Better late than never. After 100 years, I'd nearly given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know. That look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me, however. I have watched over Hyrule since time immemorial. Many have referred to me over the ages as the Deku Tree. That is the weapon created by the ancient goddess. The sword that seals the darkness that only the chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon.
Yeah, guess what? We're not getting anytime soon.
Believe it or not, it was actually you who wielded that sword 100
Me?
years ago. But I must warn you to take extreme caution. The sword stands as a test to anyone who would
Could be a
dare attempt to possess it. As you are now, I cannot say whether you are worthy.
That's gonna be a
or
thumbnail when
not.
we get the Master Sword.
If you sought to free the sword in any sort of weakened state, you would surely lose your life where you stand. Best of luck, young one.
I am in a very weakened state, so I don't want to pull that up. But I think I can now talk to the other. The Hero's Sword. New could also be a thumbnail. Okay. Yeah, I'll do it. We'll do these in the future. I don't want to quite do them now. There is one thing I do want to do though. It's perfect here. Huh. Oh wait, what do I do? Head east from the sword, there'll be a sign on your right. Up the hill on the right side, you'll see an ogre tree. Walk into the tree's mouth. Okay. I'm trying to remember that. I know you can kind of just go into the Lost Woods, but... We're not going to talk to the Great Deku Tree. We're going to go up to the top of the Great Deku Tree. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I really want to do here while I'm here. But I don't think there's anything that I desperately need to do. Oh, you know what? Let's put the climber's band down there. Because it does increase climb speed just a little bit. So I might as well. There we go. Walton. Yes. Okay, I know what this one is. Well, it's not a swift carrot. Sultry shroom will warm your bones. A wild stab and say that's a sun shroom, probably. Its scales and tail will zap you, no doubt. This shocking swimmer is called a fish. My only guess is that goldfin trout, maybe? Oh, nice. If I stepped on this, you will go poof. It starts with an H and it ends with an oof. If stepped on by this. A Phoenix something? I wonder if I have to kill a Phoenix for that. Because I'm not sure what else would be like a hoof, you know, type thing. Unless it's like something maybe from a Phoenix. That would start with H on definition. Phoenix something. I don't think I have it though, whatever it is. Because I don't think I have anything that's even sounds like an oof. Okay. So we go east of the sword, we go this way. Okay, so it's not that way. Thought that was east. No, I'm good. Maybe it was the other way? Ah. There we go. Note from Maka. Jump, climb into this tree's mouth through the forest. I promise it won't eat you. There you go. We'll teleport back into the forest when we get, like, in range, but we're trying to play some limited teleporting here. Oh. Another voice memory.
Great Hyrule Forest is a sacred place where spirits reside. Only by following the wind's guidance can a traveler make their way through. The guidance is only offered up to a chosen few by the spirits themselves. Those who do not receive this blessing of wind will quickly find that they are right back where they started. It's easy to see how this grove came to be called the Lost Woods.
Okay. Let's just, because I like it more, put on our Hylian hood. And we will be on our way to Central Hyrule. What I would like to do is get that, once we get around over that area, get the tower, and then jump in front of a guardian and get a cool thumbnail. Pretty truffle. Razor shred. I love this area is where the fairy fountain is in Tears of the Kingdom. It's just not an area you expect, really. Given, like, what it is in this one, being the, what was it, like the old soldier or something? I think it's technically speaking like soldiers training area or something. Some more wood. You know, it's a torch. We'll stick with that. And bam. This is about to go down. Oh. think I just got by the tree. There we go. Oh, big hearty truffle. Oh, you're the guy who found the Great Fairy Fountain. Is he gonna tell me about the one that's in the Elden area, the mountainside? No, he's not. Okay. I'm not planning on going there. I thought he was gonna tell me about this area. Because there is a... Do we want to go up there while we're here? I kind of do. I kind of do, honestly. A hearty radish. I know going up this way is filled with Lysels. Dangerous Lysels. But if we just go to the bottom here and go to the left. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have to equip our bow. Next weapon in line, you. Now. I have other plans, not to fight Lysels all day. There'll be enough of those on the way to Rito. Because I don't go by the winter area, especially because I think you need an extra layer of clothes, which I don't have, but going through the Hebrew side. But I take the Tabitha side, and there's a lot of Lysels over there. The Tabitha, the Hebrew side, is a lot more dangerous. No, I don't think it's too bad the first parts between the tower and Rito Village is the issue. Because the Tabitha Village ruins is filled with enemies. I remember being dark, kind of creepy, and dying a lot. Or dying, so. So this doesn't look too far off, but we obviously have to go a lot higher than this. And then we can kind of just like glide down from here too, towards the direction we're going, or we're going to be headed. So yeah, I think I like the idea of coming up here. Okay, so I need to be higher up and over this way more. Because you had a view very directly of the soldiers' garrison or whatever training area where the tower is. So let's go up this way and see if we can find, maybe climb up on those rocks and see if that's where the memory is. I was gonna try to blow him up. You know, I do not have a hammer. But I do have bombs. Ooh, a ruby. I see that Lazzle over there. Climb the top of this rock. Let me get another view. Okay, so from here, it's it doesn't look that far off. Was it the place below us, or is it right up here? There it is, right there to the right. Cool. And there's our Korok puzzle. So we'll get a Korok puzzle, and we'll get a memory. And this is like the same time of day, too. Because that... Oh, let's get the Korok first. There we go. Sunset. A sunset. I think it's a little bit later in the evening for that memory, but it's okay. I'm probably not going to use that as a thumbnail, but you know, you never know. I'm like a little late on that.
That cut doesn't look too bad, actually. You're fine for now. But you know,
Look
there's
at
a
all
fine
those
line
dead
between
enemies.
courage and recklessness. As brave as you are, that does not make you immortal. It seems that not only is the frequency of these
Three
types of
Lionels.
attacks on the rise, but the scale of beasts we are facing is intensifying as well. I fear that this is an omen which portends the return of Calamity Ganon. And if that's the case, I'm ready to expect the worst. We'll need to make preparations as soon as possible.
Dang, Link took out like 3 Lionels. Red Bocoblin's nothing, that's easy. There's just the Korok watching us. The only other thing okay, so interesting from up here. I know this. This is, yeah, because you can see those little things. That's the path to get to Goron area up there. That is an enemy camp that's kind of by the base, basically. You basically just follow this hill upwards a little bit and boom, you're right there. Which means those are fire Lizels. I don't want to go fight them or anything. Ooh, that's the tower over there. We're going to save again. So we can come back if needed. I'm going to jump over, I'm going to hop around here. Hop over onto that rock, and onto the tower. Oh, nope. There we go. Now we're good. Nope, not anymore. Now we're good. I can make it. I'm almost certain. This shrine is most likely the one that's in the river or the lake. 'Cause I don't know what other shrine would be right over here off the top of my head. But there's one in the middle of one of the lava lakes. I think it might make like a crab shape or something like that. Or is that the other one? There's like 2 in lava lakes, I think. Or there might be 2. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I don't need to climb up this rock, do I? It's the one to the right of me, isn't it? Yeah. The tower's on the other side of that one. And that shrine is the one at the entrance of Goron Mountain. That stable. Though, I didn't mean to come... I didn't really mean to take this route to come all the way over there. I was gonna go to a totally different direction. But then I was just like, well, you know, that memory isn't that far away. And then I saw the tower, and I was like, well, that's not that far away. Really, though, I don't want to go over towards the entrance of Goron or Zora's Domain yet. I'd like to go over towards Rio first, so I'm probably not going to go tackle that shrine. Because that'd put me just really far away. Like I said, I'm trying to not do too much teleporting. I'm trying to just travel. And that would kind of ruin it because you're at a really weird angle. Or, well, you know what? I guess technically I could go do that shrine. And it would not be too bad. Because if I do that one, then I come back down around Zora's Domain. And then I hit the, So, when we went by the last episode, that tree, when we went by this tree, this way leads us over here to that shrine that was in the distance. So technically we could do this and also come in right by the path that I was going to take to get over to these stables over here. So maybe we'll do that since we're over here. We are going to climb a little bit higher because there's zero reason not to. What's the highest I can get to? Probably here. Save the game. Always save. So at the base of this tower, over by those little lava pools there, not lava pools, but those little lava rock, there's one Fowlisel, and if you keep going, it's a guardian. Elden Tower. So this one, if we jump over there towards those lava pools, that will be fire. But, as you saw, we can kind of... we can skirt it very easily. And get the cutscene real quick, and not have to worry about our stamina. Haha. Could be a cool screenshot, maybe. So that one over there is the one that I think we saw glowing earlier, like the red or yellow one. That was in my view when we were at the other tower, and then the other one is, I think, again that shrine at the stable. Boom. Well, it's good to get another area with the map. Definitely hitting things in a little bit different order than normal. Because normally I do this tower. I get the Central Hyrule tower first. And then I typically get the Hateno one, because that one's really easy. And then I probably get Tabitha next, because I go up to this area a lot. I definitely don't get Gerudo right away. I think Lanayru usually takes me a little bit. Yeah, Lanayru takes me a little bit. And I guess these are middle ones. So I'm hitting these kind of in the middle. But I definitely normally have at least Tabitha. Maybe even Hebra. And definitely that one before. I do Farron later, so I don't usually get these two right away. Though I sometimes get this one somewhat early, but not crazy early. Okay, so from here, the shrine is behind that. that was beeping. And then there's another one by like the northern mine or way over here on the other side of the Elden Mountain. We can see it on the map actually. Yeah, this is the crab looking one. That's a shrine. Then oh, that's just an enemy thing. Okay. Yeah, so that's the one that's red currently. Oh, it's a blood moon. Ooh. Let's see if we can get a cool blood moon thumbnail. I don't know. Okay, so that's the stable one. And then, if I'm not mistaken, didn't I... Another thing? What direction is it? I swear I had another one. It was this one. Yeah. Yeah, there is a shrine there. I can't believe I saw that from whatever. I guess it was Lanayru Tower. That's interesting. So we will go over towards the stable. Then we'll get that shrine, and we'll take the road back to where we were originally. And we'll go towards Central Hyrule, and then Rito Village, if we have time. If we don't, I'm gonna I might retitle this after the stream's over. A call I do kind of wait. The tower's not too hard, it's getting up there because it rains a lot. And right now I don't have a lot of stamina, so I'd rather wait until I have more stamina to go do that one. There's also a ice guy, I think it's ice guy, right over there. Right in front of us. I believe. Why have I just completely... There we go. I've just completely forgotten what my my controls are for a second there. Foothill Stable.
Yep.
The blood moon rises once again.
I don't really want to get a thumbnail for that. I'm not going to use, I don't think, a blood moon thumbnail. Let's pick up the double axe, because why not? It's here and they're cool. Stop rolling. Bunch of acorns and apples, that's okay. Got some arrows from it. Actually, I probably should pick up that hammer.
We received a request from Daruk to move this stable, but it's a critical hub, offering refuge to travelers entering Death Mountain. It also houses the many rescue dogs here on standby in case something happens. With all that in mind, I don't see why he'd want to move it. I shall need to ask him for more information.
I agree. I know on the interiors of the kingdom, it's still here, but there's gloom hands instead of guardians. But technically the path is safe, but with gloom hands, nobody takes it. People take the other way. And that other way is... I think this way became the main way, and it takes you up to here. And Goranobi Lake, that's now frozen over, is where, maybe, that is? Or maybe it's further up here, I forget. Goron is, the Elden region is so different. Oh yeah, if I'm not mistaken, no, I have an extra item slot now, okay. Let's pick up the hammer, because we do need to get a hammer. Oh, and...
Hi!
That's right. Definitely not. Hold on, buddy. Are we allowed to go around stay dressed like that? Yes. Okay, I need to sell. Guess we're talking to Beetle. Because I need to sell something.
Hey!
Look what I've got. I'd like to sell like 3 of these. And just a little bit more sold. So how about 2 of these? It says 150 I think for the 3, so I'll do that. Pyro. Okay. Now let's get the fireproof elixir. We're not going to Goron City yet, but I'll take 3 just in case. This also will help if we want to go back and do the Goron challenge. Because we just need enough. If we climb back to that tower, and I will make exceptions. If I get near the tower, you know, I'll go teleport up it up to the top for the vantage point. But from there, you know, you can basically get to the southern mine in like 2 minutes, and that's where you can trade the dude, the fireproof elixirs, which are all just under the rocks and very, very, very easy to find. So. Right now our armor is better, so we can put fireproof elixir on and not have to worry about put it on and not have to worry about putting on a weaker armor set. Dang, I'm missing that. Or do I not? You know what? I probably can just go up here and stop time. Yeah. Okay, so there's something actually. There's a chest over here. Let's go this way first. The chest. And then I'll go and see if I need to push with this. I probably will push with this because that seems easier. Knight's broadsword. That's pretty cool. And I'm just gonna leave it in here though, because if this is really this easy of a shrine, which it looks like it, I could usually come back for a different weapon. But really, I've got fine weapons, so I don't really want to just drop something. I don't like dropping things unless I'm... What? Are you serious? There is nothing threatening there. I tried to jump onto the rock. At least I'll be back to full hearts. We also, by the time we get to Rito Village, because that's probably going to be the next place where we have a goddess statue, we should have a good amount of spirit orbs. Because we'll go to a bunch of shrines. There's at least, I think, 4 stables, too, after this one. Because we'll hit... There's a shrine here. And that isn't on my map, but I know it's here. There's the shrine over here. There's the shrine here. There's a shrine around here. No, it's here because there's the stable, but there's also a shrine over here. There's the shrine here, but also a shrine in here. A shrine here, that's a stable. Not sure what else is really around here. We'll get the tower. And then over this way, there's an Easy Cast one. Tabitha, and then also the Rito stable right out here. And this is a stable right here. But I'm not sure we're going to go over this way, because we'll probably take this way. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go this way around. I think I need extra cold stuff for me to want to do that. So, but still a good amount of shrines we should be able to get. A lot of shrines today. See, I said there was a guy there. Ooh, a swift violet. This is kind of a weird picture from behind, but at least it's not in the shade. It's crazy how close that guy is to the stable. You can aggro him and go to the stable, and then he can't do anything to you. Okay, so it is exactly in this direction. I guess it's on the other side of this rock. No idea what the voice member could be over here. Unless there's some weird village ruins or something, I don't know. Other side of this rock, okay. Also might make a Hebrew exception if I got like a fire sword. Because I know those will also keep you warm. Okay. A fire shrine. And we still have our torch. Also, we did not take damage on our torch for hitting the grass part of that Octorok. One thing I like is you technically just jump through here. We're gonna burn all these. There is nothing. My pot lid was about to break anyway. Not too worried about the fact that it got burned. Hey, like, do that in this direction, please. Oh, an opal. Now, I believe I can, like... Yeah. A small key. I do like how you can kind of cheese some of these in Tears of the Kingdom. There shouldn't be anything underneath those. Oh, well, there's a chest behind me. I was gonna say, there shouldn't be anything. I shouldn't need to break those two crates. A cobble crusher. That's kind of cool. I think you need the other one for repairing Daruk's weapon. Okay. With our 5 hearts, I think we'll focus stamina rings when we upgrade. Dang, it's already 51 minutes. I basically need to head dead south. Yeah, we need to go basically right over there. I hope there's no randomly super scary enemies like a Lionel or a Guardian hanging out in the valley. I know, like, around here, there's like a dragon in the sky or something. And here's the kingdom. Not back on the path. Path's over here. One more climb. Small climb. There we go. Pick up the warm garners. I'm not sure you actually need them for anything in particular. Like, obviously they make elixirs, but I'm not sure you need them for like upgrades or anything. Oh. It's Zerona. You'll never guess what the secret of why it hurts. Sometimes it hurts to kick a treasure chest. Brace yourself. It's because you're barefoot. I learned that firsthand. Oh, right here. Fun fact, below this shrine, one of the Lysels down here, I think it's that guy. Yeah, he's got a Knight's Claymore.
Whoa.
Oh, big hardy rash.
Ah.
Torfu. Yes, I am.
Oh.
I'm not going to talk to Sidon yet because we're not going over there. I'm gonna wait until we are officially on our way to Zora's Domain. I'm not hitting. I know I'm over here, but I don't want to go to Zora's Domain right now. That might also be a teleportation exception because I'm not sure if when I go to Zora's Domain, I want to have to like travel back and forth every time, especially when it's raining. There's a bunch of Lysels too with minor tests aren't too difficult, but I don't want to do it right now. I don't want to have to travel back and forth between the Lysels with electric arrows and stuff. It's just annoying. Okay. Actually, I've got 2 hammers. Whoops, I did not realize that. Okay, then, I got an idea. I'll pick up that because it's definitely better. And I'll continue the logistical. Ooh, I got a tail. And a bunch of arrows from that. That's really good. Hello. I'll take the throwing spear because that sickle only has a couple of attacks left on it. Even though really throwing spear isn't super strong. They're cool though. Throwing spears are cool. That's what matters. I'm not worried about that. Oh, who is this? I've seen her before. I forget which NPC this is.
Oh. Oh. Ah.
Okay, so she's just the one that goes up to Zora's domain once. Either the rain stops or maybe before. I thought this was actually a Yiga clan at first. Interesting. You know what? Actually, that wouldn't be. I'm not used to seeing her there. I guess I usually do Zora really weirdly, so take weird routes. I don't always go and talk to Zion. There is a Yiga clan member over here, though. Is that just Arona again?
Yep.
My map's gonna get wet.
Yep.
There's more. Get the bright-eyed crab. A lot of bright-eyed crabs. There's the Yiga clan member. Do I want to fight him? I think I will, because I like bananas and rubies. I'm so low on rubies that like any bit helps. I'm gonna get all the crabs first though. I'll get better pictures when it's not raining. There we go. Bolden, the ambassador of tourism. It's not a dry heat though, it's more a burn you to a crisp heat.
Hey! Oh, oh.
I don't have enough. Ah. That's a lie as slippery as a banana peel. I'll take your life. Hey, Link, you're turned the wrong direction. I'm gonna keep my throwing spear because it's cool. Even though I used it a bunch. That's okay. You know, come to think of it, I'm gonna have to hit that shrine from the other direction. Because it has, well, it's not that it's got Lysels around it, that's not the issue. It's got thorns around it, that's the issue. That is a nice picture. I wonder where their eyes are. Another crab. They started moving just a bit too quickly for me to get. Yeah, especially if it's raining, there's no way I can get over. But if I go to the top of the hill, I should be good. The bridge is over there, but I think I'll just Chronos this around. And then on the other hill, on the other side. Oh, is that an enemy camp? It looks like it. I'm gonna switch weapons to the double axe. These claymores are really strong, so I want to save them. Actually, I'll do the knight's broadsword because I've used it already. That guy's gonna fire arrows at me. I'll gladly collect. I'm gonna get this guy's drops. And then you just rack up on the arrows. I'm happy to farm this guy. Okay, that's it. I do have bow room too, so it's good to have a not as good bow on you, just for like, there are certain things to defeat that are, you know, you don't want to shoot your good bow at, or like a Korok puzzle, you know, so. Move those here. Don't know how that other one didn't blow up. Definitely want all the drops though. There we go. A rupee. A rupee. 35. Frog. Red, blue, and green. Okay. Now let's climb up here. I'm not seeing any Zelda things nearby, so I'm gonna turn on the navigation again just for Korok seeds. I like the foxes, I don't want to hit one. Grassland fox. Actually, to get to that shrine, this should be more than enough. If not, I'll reload from here. Oh, you know what? I might be short, actually. We shall see. Ah. Okay, load back from here. Go up a little bit higher. From here should be good. Oh, this is that one that's over here. Okay. Well, I might as well do that now. Now that the other one is out. This should be enough clearance. And then if there's still thorns, I want to just teleport to Zora Tower. Or the neighbor tower. Because I'm not going to be getting out of here. It's also, this is another just annoying shrine area because of all the water around it. Ah, it's this one. Okay. So we need... I think we need to push this first as well. And there's a chest I would want to get, so we'll have to kind of do this again. Ah, Link's drowning in underwater! There we go. So yeah, there's this barrel over here. But there's also a chest over there. So the metal barrel floats. Okay, sure. Now, what is it that we needed to do again? I think we can go back over here, just like... I think what we technically can do is go back over here, and we have enough time to swim over. But... we're not going... we're gonna put a bomb over there. Because I think what we'll want to do is bomb at some point. And that might be how, I think the bomb is how we'll get the, chest. Oh, there's a chest under there too, okay. So I guess we'll do two. We'll get one to drop it down so we can get this chest. And then we'll get it back up. Oh, boy. Take it. Oh, that barrel didn't even land on the thing. Well, I guess we gotta do it another time since the barrel wasn't on it. I thought the barrel was lined up, but I guess not. Okay, that should be lined up this time. So now we get our stamina back. Start pushing that. Okay, there we go. Now that'll go down. Land on. But if we want to get that chest, we can set a bomb off and get that water to just rise immediately. Giant boomerang, that's cool. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see, let's see if there's still a bunch of thorns. Yes, okay. So we will we Linear Tower? Yeah, we'll Linear Tower. We're not gonna go to that shrine over there yet. We're gonna go around and go to the stable first. And then we'll come back around because that shrine's on the way to Kakariko, essentially. That area is where the path leads, and there's one or two of the merchants actually use that route instead. They use this route to go to Kakariko, so yeah, we'll just do this and then cut over here real quick. Oh yeah, it's him. So we instead will do this. The other option is going back over to that stable and running over. I do not know if it's... I mean, these are about the same distance. Well, we have to get over here, so maybe this is a bit closer, but this we get to glide, so it probably evens out. Yeah. It's annoying that there's not a closer place, though. Ooh, Luna Stone. That's a good get. I forgot that's over here. Worth it to go this way. Take a strengthened Lysel bow. No problems with that. Something like the throwing spear is nice. A good durable weapon that can take out like weak enemies. Whoops. Blew myself up. Blow up head. Thank you. We will drop you because you're the weakest. Just wanted to get the luminous stone. I also wanted to get pictures of it. I'll hammer it. Oh no, I've got the hammer. I might legitimately make a pit stop to go get a throwing spear replacement. But nowhere you can get one of them. This rock kind of looks like something, but I don't think it is. There's the Gerudo from earlier. That we let get way ahead of us because we fought the Giga Clan member. Harsh.
Ah. Haha.
I would still like to know what a Gerudo Goron baby would look like. There's the stable. That's the torch. Now there's a shrine over here. I think it just has a strength, but I'd like to get the shrine anyway at the very least. It is annoying the replacement though, because it's between the... It's between the, I thought I got those. More Wolf in Shroud. Interesting. Definitely want to get these guys on the thing, because them, the Chillfin, and the Sizzlefin, and the sneaky ones are all not particularly common. I see the Armored and Mighty Carp, and the Fast Staminoka Baths, and even the Hardy Baths. What? Whoops. I'm not going to get his drops, I just don't want him to shoot me. This is another one where I need Chronosis in front. one or two of these, you actually have to adjust because if you put the Chronosis too close, then they'll actually just slide off. Or slide too far. Not that one. Get the feeling we're not going to get to Rito Village today. It might just be Central Hyrule. That's okay, because I can make a thumbnail or something with the Guardian. Also might use my other account to try to get pictures if I know I'm going to do something. Let's see. Also a chance that I go to Kakariko if I go into this one. For a better just angle. Because this... Yeah, I don't want to fight these guys. Is this a Korok? It is not. Okay, that one's fire. So through this way, yeah. That has to be one. Yeah. What was that? Okay. So that yellow, okay, so yellow is... I can get a more accurate one since I can see it clearly from here. Now it's red, but... Okay. Cool that I can see a couple like that from here, even though those are the ones that I've seen from everywhere. Okay, that guy's ice. It's probably that one's the shrine, and the other one's like the thunder. Yes, this one's the shrine. I don't like the robes, they're really annoying. I just want to get in and get out. Does it test strength? I think it's a modest, yeah. Goodbye. I'm not doing that. Not now. Then Thunder's over there. At least that means I think we can get out of this pretty easily. shrine that's ice. Fire's back over this way somewhere. Do you not want to fight those guys? Get your stamina back, please. Thank you. And actually, I think that shrine is, yeah, the one that's next. So I'm just gonna glide directly that way. We'll meet back up on the path here. Actually, it splits off and goes downwards towards Hyrule Castle, but we're definitely not going over there. There's a guarding right on the other side of that bridge or something, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Something like that. At some point, we might tame a horse and bull rush the middle for that memory, but... Otherwise, any trip to Hyrule Castle is going to be sneaking around the edges, you know? Just trying to get some loot. There must be a bunch of keys in there. Where one guy died. This is why bombs got nuked in Tears of the Kingdom. I can literally sit here and just blow these guys away. Goblin guts. And a spiked Boku spear. You know, this is a nice, not too tall grass. It's a good place for a photo, I think. Gotta get good photos. All the items, you know. Oh wait, I don't want to throw a spear for this guy. What was I gonna use next? This. Goodbye. Take the Bokoblin guts. That's gonna be good for the Highland set. Because you will need or Bokoblin but guts for the Highland set. Oh, a chest too. I know there's a chest over here. I knew there was enemies over here. Because I remember one time I was just kind of scaling the mountain. And boom, I saw them, but... They might shoot annoying arrows at you, but I'm not entirely sure. You know, I killed them before they even had a chance, so... That's why bombs, though, are gone. And you only have, like, you can zone eye them, you know, but it's not the same. Because really the bombs, even though it could take a while, obviously, with high health, you could literally just sit there and blast people. Let's go save her if we can. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes she dies before you even get to her. Oh, these things fell into the river. Tough poultry curry. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go get straws. Because I should be able to just kind of diagonally swim over to the little shore here. And there's a bunch of rocks over there too, so I might just get caught on one of them. Or I might just swim to the rock, actually. That's better. You can't really get good fish pictures, so. Unless they're dead. Then I guess you can get some pretty good fish pictures. Huh. I could get it, but I'm not going to. Wood! And an acorn! This dude right here is swinging the legendary Master Torch. I definitely do this a lot earlier. I have never had the towers that I have now and not have central without I've never had those towers before having like this area done. Whoa. I was saying, I thought these parts floated. It does not want me getting this chest. Bruh. I have to like literally do one of these just so I can line up across. Extra core. I have 2 of those now. No, I have 3. If I want to go to 10 now. Next time I go back, I can get the stasis upgrade. swam under the block. Good job, Wayne. I'm not getting the chest, I'm just trying to save myself. I did it. There we go. Okay. We survived. That's what matters. That reminds me, I think I do want to do. So we're here. I like to go here. Technically, it's not far out of the way as we like move on, but I like to go to the bridge real quick and pick up another throwing spear because I like the throwing spear. I think it's a really good like keys killing and other things weapon. Not have to use things that are stronger. I know there's some over there, or one over there. Virgo! I always feel safer when there's NPCs around, but really, not like you can get attacked when there's a traveling merchant. But this bridge is a safe zone. Ooh, there's a sneaky river snail down there. I didn't know that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw one bomb down there. Oops, that went way further over than I thought. So what we're going to do is we're going to click the throwing spear. Bam! I really just wanted to throw the throwing spear. And let's get a picture of this. A sneaky river snail. I've got shield spots. So I came all the way over here just to do that. So now we're going back. Now I've got another good throwing spear. Yeah, there's no way we're making it to Rito Village tonight. I'm not even sure when we get to the tower. I wasn't quite planning on going 3 hours again. Not quite. They can't all be 3-hour streams. There's sure. Why are there electric keys? Okay, that's the flower shrine, I believe. Really? Why? I was gonna jump, I was like, oh, I can go over here, and then Link takes one step and falls like sideways instead of onto it. And again, that is so lame. Just fall onto it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump like that. I tried to jump. Didn't have a choice there. Oh, you know what? Let's go to voice memories again, because sometimes there is voice memories for these. Yeah. What are you doing?
Father decided that the stables would be places of refuge in preparation for the calamity. In his words, there is more to protecting our people than simply fighting. The Stable Association was thus established to further strengthen cooperation, and Mestro, proprietor of Wetland Stable, was appointed as its first chairman.
Oh!
That is not Maestro. Because I expected that.
Oh!
I would like to also, real quick, go to the bridge. Because under the bridge, there is a Korok. Why are there more of these guys? If you even get near them, even with your even if it's a wooden weapon, you'll be shocked. Bye. Soldier's bow is cool because I've got all the Lysel bows. There's no reason for me to get this extra soldier's bow. Other side, so it's probably under. Yeah. So there we go. The Korok. I guess I'll throw a bomb at these fish. Pick them up. And teleport back over here because I don't want to waste the time going up and running back around. And I guess we'll make our way towards the marsh here with all the Lysels. Which is this direction. Well, after showing the roads in this direction, I like to go to the road first. Now, these corpses. What is it with all the electric bats around? I do need their drops, to be fair, but they're still scary. I just cannot catch a break. because I've gotten quite adept at using my bombs. Ooh, a fairy taunt. They're separated Tears of the Kingdom. But not like divorced or anything, it's just they're both in a different shrine. Or they're both in different areas looking for something. I think maybe they're looking for the Master Sword? Oh. That was a pretty nightshade picture.
Ah. Ooh.
Is this Rick? It's Rick or Spoon, but I think it's Rick as the doctor. And that's who this would be.
Oh.
No, it's Spoon. Dang it, I got mixed up. Wetland Stable can wait till later. Right now I'm heading to Riverside Stable. So wait. So yeah, Wetland, okay, so Riverside must be this one. Yeah. Riverside's like my favorite, or one of them at least.
Hey.
Hello. The Giga Clan? Oh, a group of brave warriors. Wow. Dang, 2 rupees? Lame. I see a lizard. Looks like a great Hyrule Shroom picture. And a good Harry Radish picture. All things considered. No, I know. Yeah, there's a thunder guy right there. So we'll probably just go around him. Go way over this way, and then go around. Because in this area, I'm pretty sure it's just Lysels. Green Lysels. There's also a Lysel over here, and he has a Phrenic Bow. Which I really just find interesting more than anything. I'd switch to the Soldier's Broadsword too. I only have 50 health, so it shouldn't be too difficult to kill anyone with it. Where is it? There. I'll have to wait for him to come around here. There we go. There's another one over this way too. A little bit more. Probably that rock. Or it's apple trees. I think it's the apple trees. Yeah. Like I said last episode, it's always the same apple. The fourth highest one. You can pick the two off the bottom, pick this one right here, and then jump, get that one, and boom. There's some levels. Oh, a singular Lizelhorn. Oh, I missed. There we go. Don't remember which shrine this is offhand. Just know it's not a test of strength. Ah, it's this one. I think this one, we need to get one of them. Like that. And drop this on the thing. Oh my, are you kidding me? Bruh. What was that? I cannot believe it was like, nope. Okay, there we go. That time it got in. I've never had that happen before. There's seriously no chests? There's almost always at least one chest. But I don't see any over there. Don't see any over there. There we go. Wow, that's cool. There's one of those in the overworld by the Zora's domain. Technically, I could swap the Knight's Broadsword. That's probably my weakest weapon at the, or the least amount of durability left. But I've also got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if you include the hammer. Are already two-handed. I don't really need two-handed weapons. Spear. Okay. Back on the road to Riverside after this. You go straight this way, basically. I want to kill these two right now. That was a nice shot. I think these are probably regular old leftovers. Yeah. And maybe those are. Oh, I'd rather have a soldier bow for as a non-metal bow. Yes, this is exactly right. This is the exact direction I want to go because there's a Korok too over here. That's more by the path. Too bad there's not water boots. Like there are the snow and the sand. Right there under that tree. Properly. There. Oh, too much stamina. Oops. Don't even have to stasis it. Oh, it's
Ah.
Cambo. That's what I thought it was. That's the same thing Meezer has. But the pumpkin and hearty truffles are cool. But I do not have a lot of rupees.
Oh.
There's Cambo and then there's another guy who looks kind of similar. He might have a ponytail. And he does, Hateno. He also has a donkey if I'm not mistaken. One thing we missed because it's raining, and I wasn't going to go over there. But over in here, Crenolf Peak, there's bears. Which is cool. But with the rain, no way was I going to go do it. There's a shrine. We'll do the flower one before we do that. Because the flower one's right here. Whoa, Link. Why did you not jump? Now why are you jumping sideways? I said jump. I'm clicking the X button. I can tell he didn't jump there either. Give me my jump off, please. Is that Dueling Peaks? Yes. Okay. Oh, was it like 6 times a turn now? There we go. I wanted to make sure I got all the air I could. weapon bonuses. Drifting. Ah, it's this one. Could I not just do Chronosis? I feel like I could. Unless it auto breaks the ice patch or something. Link, don't jump underneath. There we go. What is it with these chests? Today, chests just do not want to stay on. Ice arrows. I really need thunder arrows, and they don't give them to you at all. You need a bunch of Zora. And you can't even start it if you don't have. Even though you realistically only need 4. If you're good with your bow, you just need 4, but they make you get 20. That's annoying. I mean, you can go to Lionel, I guess they respawn a little bit, but that's still a lot of Blood Moon cycles. I'm sure as hell not facing even a red Lionel. I don't have a lot of hearts, and he's shooting thunder arrows. Maybe we will try it, I don't know. Look at that, it was sunny and now it's raining again. I swear we've had rain half of this. The last episode, maybe in the last 2 episodes. Ever since we left Gerudo, I feel like it's been rain, rain, rain. I know I could just step on the flowers, but I'm not gonna do that. Another one? That was a lot of water. Oh yeah, forgot we have Chronosis. I forgot it rains in Hyrule and it doesn't stop raining in Hyrule. That's why all this is a floodplain, because it just rains. Oh, but going to this shrine, I missed a Korok. I guess I'll go back for it. It's under that bridge. I like how that guy on the horse just runs away. He's dead. Sneaky meat pie. That drops up a cobble more and it's not worth jumping the block for. A sneaky river shell. Okay. Let's get ourselves the Korok. Probably didn't blow up the tree. I got a mighty carp for that. Heck yeah, I got a lizard. Well, this is just gonna be down here, where it's impossible to get back up easily. I'm gonna teleport back to the flower shrine. Guess it does mean I have to go back through the flower puzzle. Not really a puzzle, just be careful. It's really just getting that big hardy radishes where it gets a little tight. I guess here it's a little tight. There we go. Oh, I see a chest. Purple ruby. Now off to the Riverside stable. Ooh. What I hate about these keys is that they do not drop. And oh, and I gotta avoid him. They don't drop any eyes. But the ones in Tears of the Kingdom. Actually, there's a place in Tears of the Kingdom. If you, it's got a few errors for that. If you, the shrine that's over by Kakariko here, it's like, I think it's around here. And there's a couple enemy things, but one there's like keys. And what you can do is you can, I think you can just do any type of explosive arrow and launch it into the keys. It'll obviously blow the keys up, and then they'll drop, their items. Then you can teleport back to the tower, and the keys. Thing of keys will respawn, and you can just farm that over and over and over again if you want. I always thought that was kind of fun. There's also a Korok on that cliff, so I'm gonna go do that. Sitting here right outside the shrine. Oh yeah, I definitely believe you're Mapen. Uh-huh. Yes, please. I'll take my fortune. Now then, let me see. I see. Black. So much blackness. A deep, dark abyss drawing you in. Ah, it's the void you're about to inhabit. Now die. There you go, red rupees that time. Much better than the 2 green that other guy broke. Let's get some sunset fireflies. I don't really know if I need them for anything. Hello, thing of peace. You're not coming near me. Actually, who am I kidding? They're right here. This is an easy kill. Thought there were more closer. It's okay. Let's go get the Korok. And go back down to the shrine. And then talk to the inhabitants of the Riverside Stable. I love the Riverside Stable. I like the quest even in Tears of the Kingdom. But, I don't know. I just like it. I like the NPCs there. I like where it's at. I think it's because, for me, how I always play is I travel around the world taking the paths. So I run into all the NPCs that are around. And you know, I know the routes really well, like the actual, you know, pathways around, you know, everything. So basically, no matter what I do, what corner I go from, if I go from a Kala region and I go down here and I go to the opposite corner into Gerudo, or vice versa, I'm over here and I go, maybe if I go to Rito like this, you know, I don't do it, but basically anytime I go to this side of the map, you know, I pass by Riverside Stable, or it's close enough that I maybe stop by it anyway, because it's not that far out of the way, but now, seeing on the map, I don't see the pathway, so I think it's around here that it branches out this way and does like this, you know, or something. But yeah, I just always seem to pass by a lot. Oh, my nose is runny. There you go. You have Parsi, who talks to you about weapons and the ways to get into Hyrule Castle. There's another dude whose name I forget, but he wants you to get a royal recipe and make it for him. Something that's in the castle. And it's not too difficult to find one or get to the kitchen. And then Parsi wants to see Royal Guard's weapons. Oh, that's this one. I don't really like this one. It's just really boring. It's not much of a puzzle. It's just moving really slowly. Or not, because those just randomly fall. Oh, I got it. Actually, if those are all gonna fall, I'm just gonna go ahead and move. I'm just gonna put these over here. getting stuck on? Oh, there's a chest over there at the start. I was hoping if I did this, I just dropped it like this, I could climb up it. Not if it's going to fall like that though, and not have to take all those things and bring it back over. What if I had it like that? There we go. Amber. That is needed for the hiding inside, so. Now hopefully these don't just like randomly get stuck as I move them. This shrine is kind of just doing this though. I think that's good enough. That is 8 spear doors. So we still have 2 more stable shrines to do. The question is, are there any more? There's the cast shrine, if we go for that. Trying to think what other ones are on the way to Rito. Oh, there's Rito Village itself. So that would be, if we do all those. Because I covered all the ones now that were like that. We could also go do minor test of strength if we wanted to, but now there's if we do those, the Tabantha, the Cass, the Rito, and the Rito stable and the Rito shrine, then actually wait, there isn't one for the Rito stable though, it's just the Rito shrine. Because it's kind of easy to get to the stable from just gliding from there, so. Gonna need to find one more to do before we get there. I'm not sure which one though. I'll have to think about that. Because I definitely want to hit one more. But I'm not exactly sure what. Though I also could. For over here. At nighttime, I could always go get that Hateno one where you shoot the statue in the eyes. Might just do that at some point. And make a teleport exception for that. Over here, Riverside, there's also always some stamina cup baths. There we go. It's a nice picture.
Yeah.
Got her.
Ah.
My grandfather's grandfather.
Mm. Yeah.
I guess we have to wait for Parsi to wake up. Anything interesting around here besides goats? Goats and chickens. It's a great goat picture. There we go. Cuckoo. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Oops. Probably should clear this because there's got to be a... Yeah, there's a good amount of stuff here. Keep that one because that one's a quest. I want to keep that one even though it's not a quest anymore. Let's delete those. Okay. So, my nose is getting really, really runny. So, I think I'm going to stop here for the night. It's 11:40. I'm going to go in for 2.5 hours. Almost, no, it's say 2:24. 2:24, almost 2.5. Next episode. Since we got to Riverside here, next episode we'll go and make a make our trip around and take on that other the Hyrule, the Central Tower, which is over by this shrine. It's like around here or something. We have a bit more stamina, so we should be able to get up it, because that's always the biggest, that's the trickiest part with it. And then we'll make our way over here and get into the Rito area. We won't get this one and this area, but we'll get this area on the map and this area on the map. And then after that, we'll decide what we'll do. If I've got enough, I might try to get a Rito, either hat or pants, one of the two. And then we can maybe do Hebra a little bit, or at least go over towards Hebra, maybe get that tower. So, anyway, that's the plan for next episode. So, save the game. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next part. Not tomorrow. I go into work a little earlier on Tuesday and Thursday, so I don't really want to stream Monday and Wednesday, just because I don't want to be up too late. So, not tomorrow, but another day. Hopefully Thursday or Friday or something. Yeah, so anyway, if you guys enjoyed, I'll see you guys later.